All right, let's fix some lights here if I can. All right, let's fix the lights here if I can. All right, guys, can you hear me? Welcome to the show. Your boy's feeling it today. I got the mic. We're going to try and get a little bit better lighting, although that is going to be tough. Let me see what else I can do to make this a better experience visually for everybody. I'm going to bring this light right here. Don't know if it's going to help, but we're going to try it out. Okay, lights right there. Got quite the setup going on, but we're going to do it. Zane, what's going on? We got a couple people on the call today. Let me make sure that we're good. Looks like, can you guys hear me? How's my audio going? Looks like we're live. Dude, we got some peeps. Let's go. Aaron Vogler, what's up? Got a hair in my eye. Guys, this is going to be a banger today. I'm pretty excited about this one, mainly because it took me a lot of work to the knowledge I'm going to share with you today, the tips I'm going to share with you today, the information that I'm going to share with you today from the gentleman that gave it to me. Took me a lot of work. It took me a lot of creative work mentally and a lot of reach outs and a lot of different stuff. I'm going to be covering all that today, but I'm excited. So let me go ahead and push record really quick though. Zane says, Nick, do you do guest posting or press release for your lead generation sites? Dude, Zane always asking great questions. You know what, Zane? That is one because I like that question. I'm going to write that down and I'm going to just give you a full shebang. Press release. I'm going to answer it, but let me just go ahead and write it down. Press release or guest post. Boom. Guys, just for the record, if anybody has a question that they want covered, anything that they're curious about that maybe I do, maybe I don't, if you ask it here, I will either cover it on this show or better yet, I will make a YouTube video about it. I will post it and you will get to see an in-depth response right there on YouTube. Okay, right here on YouTube. So let me push record and let's go. Guys, good to have you on. Appreciate all of you guys being on. Zane, Aaron, and who else is on? Guys, who else is on? If you're on right now, show yourselves, comment, drop something. I want to know who is on joining us live today. Let me push record. Whoops. Beautiful. Okay, we're cranking. We're rolling. We're moving. Let me get this positioned correctly so I can make sure to see if anybody, if for some reason my internet goes out. But guys, we've got internet situation pretty well handled. I'm pretty excited about it. We've come a long way since my first week in Africa. Gi Woon Ko says, what to do when it is not possible to have a GMB for rank and rent sites. I have a YouTube video about that. Go figure, guys. I got a YouTube video about this exact thing. Let me remind you guys this. My YouTube video is called something like this. I think it says, how worried, I think it's called How Worried Am I About GMB? In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Give me a second here. Give me 10 seconds. It'll take me just a moment here. Let me type in GMB Nick Wood, which is a little hack if you guys want to look at this up. How concerned am I about GMB? Here we go. Let me go ahead and share this video right here live on the show with you guys. Boom and boom. Okay, there you go. Giwoon Ko asked that question, and there you go. Robert Beam says, Robert here from Las Vegas. What is up, Robert? Good to hear you're from Vegas, man. Not gonna lie, I do miss Vegas a little bit. I love me some Vegas. There's the link for you, Giwon. Okay, before we get started, guys, as usual, I gotta open up my beverage of choice today. I think we've done this already on this show, but I got the Tango Dark Berry straight out of the UK, 0 sugar, 0.26 grams of salt, slaps like crazy. Doesn't have, I don't think it has carbonation though. That's the only problem. No, I don't think so. I think we're good. Amazing though. Guys, welcome to the show. Excited to be here with you guys. Excited to share some things that I've learned some things that again have taken me a lot of work to learn, a lot of rubbing elbows, a lot of reaching out, a lot of sending emails, of thinking, how can I get in this door? How can I get in that door? And guys, today we are going to talk about the things that I've learned from a mentor that is worth over $100 million. And I don't know the exact number. This is a very, very low-key gentleman. And even for me to find that information out, I had to pry, I had to prod, I had a feeling, but I have no idea what the actual net worth is. But guys, I'm going to be sharing the things that I have learned from this mentor and what they have to do with digital real estate. I'm also going to share how I was able to network into a person worth $100 million when I am not even close to that kind of a net worth. Soon enough, my friends, that's where I'm headed, but how I did that as well. Let's see if we've got anyone else. Michael, hey, Nick's been a minute. Life is busy. Absolutely busy. Glad to see you on though. Zane, Nick, when SEMrush shows 9 traffic, our competitor gets from a keyword having 100 search volume, then should we ignore that city or maybe? Zane, SEMrush is completely inaccurate. It's all about ratios, man. I don't look at any, like, all you have to do, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. No matter whether you're looking at search volume, whether you're looking at DR or DA, whatever, I don't even know what it uses, how competitive stuff is. Nothing, guys, nothing is accurate on these tools. It's all just for comparison. So what you do is you find something that you know is true, right? If I know that I'm ranking #1 for Bentonville concrete or Las Vegas, whatever, artificial grass, I'm ranking #1 for the top 5 search terms. I'm ranking #1 in the GMB and I'm not running ads. How many leads am I getting? Great. Now let me go see what the tool says. And we're going to make an estimated guess as to how many leads are actually there. That's the best that you can do. It's never going to be perfect. No one actually knows. Plus, you have to factor in, what about all the people that are searching like us? What about all the people that aren't actually buyers? What about all the people that are just fishing around? So you have to consider all of that stuff. By the way, Mike V in the house, guys. Mike V, if you guys don't know Mike V, an absolute savage, is on track to have the biggest year of his life, obviously, because it's his first year in Rank and Rent, but he jumped in, started smashing deals right out the gate. Mike V, much love, bro. Good to see you. We need to talk really soon. It has been a minute. Okay, guys, really quick, as always, I just have to let you guys know that we may have internet issues. If so, deal with it. I'm dealing with it. I'm running an internet company from West Africa. I will be back momentarily. I have 3 different internet providers, so I will be here as soon as possible. If it goes down, do not go anywhere, okay? Number 2, if you didn't notice already, the title of this show, guys, I talked about this last week. We talked about simplification. We talked about simple is sexy. We talked about the way to become a millionaire is to be simple and to do simple things and to master those simple things and to do them again and again and again, okay? And I am trying to simplify every area of my life. I'm trying to simplify the books that I'm reading, how many books, what this is, trying to simplify my routine. I'm trying to simplify what I'm eating. I literally brought 1 book and a Bible when I came to this country, okay? I brought like 4 t-shirts. I brought my laptop. I am in a mode of simplification. I didn't even listen to music. I didn't put my headphones in at the gym today, guys. Straight David Goggins status. And I'm trying to use my brain, this God-given tool that we've been given, this supercomputer. And I'm in this state of simplification. It is amazing and it is beautiful and it is very difficult. But I am trying to simplify across the board because I think that I'm overcomplicating. I know I'm overcomplicating. It shouldn't be that hard. If I can get... Guys, if you can get to $1,000 a month, why couldn't you get to $10,000? And Mike V, if you can get to $10,000, my friend, why couldn't you get to $100,000 per month? You can, you know you can. It's just doing more of the thing that got you to 10,000, and to get you to 10,000, you did more of the thing that got you to 1,000. That's it. And I'm sitting here going, man, I'm the same as you guys on a different scale. I'm sitting here going, I got to get to $1 million a month. I got to get to $1 million a month. Add this, add that, hire this, hire that. What if the answer is simplification, dude? What if the answer is actually, what do we need to eliminate? What do we need to remove? What do we need to stop doing? Maybe you don't need to add 15 more services. Maybe you just need to get better at the one that you're doing. Maybe you don't need to go into 3, 4, 5 new niches. Maybe you just need to be the expert at the one niche. You know what I'm saying? So why am I going on a complete rant on this? Because guys, I'm simplifying everything. I simplified the name of the show. Instead of being called Making Hay with Dre, we have changed it to The Dre Show, D.R.E, Digital Real Estate. Guys, if you're brand new to this show, to this channel, welcome. Man, if you're wondering where the energy comes from, I don't know, but I just know that this business model has got me out of $60,000 of debt, has helped me move to this country to set up shop completely different. Guys, I looked at real estate on Saturday. I went around with one of the richest guys in the entire country, and this guy has property all over. He's got hotels, he's got restaurants, he's got land, he's got 3 or 4 businesses, employs over 4,000 people in this country. Went around looking at real estate with him. He's got a project that he's got $14 million into already in this country. Who said there's no money in Africa, by the way? There's tons of money here. You just got to know where to find it. Anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm pitching myself that 3 years ago, I had to scrounge money together to go on a trip to Disneyland to buy a plane ticket. Guys, I had to save up money to come on a trip just to visit here for a week. Now I'm here full time and I'm looking at real estate. I'm looking at buying. Guys, there ain't no banks over here that are financing deals. It's cash only, man. Guys, I get so pumped about this business model because of what it's done for my life, what it's done for my family. I get messages all the time. People like, it's so cool what you've been able to do. I can't believe you're living in West Africa with your family. I would love to do that. You can, dude. You can. Just keep watching, keep following this. You don't have to buy my stuff, but this is the model, okay? So guys, for those that are new and you're like, what is Dre? What is D.R.E? Who is this Nick guy? You'll find out about me if you keep watching. But as far as Dre, D.R.E, it's not the metaverse. It's not NFTs and fungible this and non-fungible that. It is the simple business model of building simple websites, renting them out to local business owners in simple niches, concrete, tree service, spray foam insulation, masonry. How many times have I said this, guys? And collecting $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 every single month for an asset that you own, that you control, that if they stop paying, you turn off the leads, that if they stop responding, you change to somebody else, that if they give you beef or guff or lip, you go elsewhere, that you can duplicate again and again and again. You can scale, you can do from anywhere. You can build literally as many as you want. There's no cap. Guys, that's the business model. And you do it again and again and again. And guess what? You just keep doing it and you just keep raising your prices and you keep looking at, okay, what niche can I charge $2,000? What niche can I charge $2,500? What type of city and niche would I have to go in to be able to charge $5,000 a month? That's the business model. So for those that are new and you're like, dude, this guy's screaming. Yeah, dog, just wait. I'm not even close. If you guys want to see some screaming, come into, man, I don't know what's in my mouth. You guys want to see some screaming? Come into my free Facebook group, or better yet, my digital landlords call. For those of you that are in digital landlords watching the show, wait till you see what's coming tomorrow. Wait till you see the heat that's coming tomorrow. I've already warned my wife. She needs to take the kids. She needs to get in the car with the driver, and then you get the hell out of the house for a couple hours because tomorrow's going to be hot. And if you saw my post in the group, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not my Facebook group, guys, go join the freaking Facebook group. It's free, dude. It's free. It's my way of giving you free value so that you can taste this business model. You can feel this business model. You can go and use the things in there to go and maybe even make money. Okay. Anyway, guys, this is the business model. My name is Nick Wood. I've been doing this for 6 years. And every single Monday, if you're new to this show, you're watching this show for the first time, every Monday at 7 a.m. MST, I hop on here live from West Africa. It's damn near almost the day's over halfway done. I've been up since 6 a.m. cranking stuff out. And I am cooking and booking, and we're doing deals, and we're making deals, and we are building our empires. And I'm on this channel and this show talking all things digital real estate. And today is going to be a freaking banger. Okay. 1 or 2 things I just want to share really, really quick. I do think there might be a little bit of time hopefully for some questions at the end. But if you have questions, feel free to drop them in, but be ready to drop them again at the end to repaste them if you can, so I don't forget. Also, if my audio goes out, please let me know. I'm going to try my best, but it could be a little glitchy. That's just the name of the game. Okay. Guys, I'm going to do something that's going to be kind of fun. Let me get a sip of the old Tango here and catch my breath. You sicko, Tango. You absolute sicko. I'm not sure if I can get a hold of this on Amazon back in the US, but if I ever make my way back to the US, I'm going to order this stuff in crates, yo. By the way, this is not a link. This is not an advert. This is just me telling you it slaps. Guys, I'm going to be doing something I want to announce really, really quick. Two things, and we're going to jump into this. I want to incentivize you guys to help me share this channel, to help me share what we're doing this show and like every Monday how we do this show. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have got this. I got this really cool idea, and I want to reward you guys for helping me share the show. Okay, so what I'm working on right now, this will literally be. We're gonna do this today, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna start today. And it's going to go all the way through forever. Okay. And what it is this is every single week, you guys, those of you that do what I'm going to tell you here in just a moment, it's very simple. It's very easy. I'm going to be at the end of the call. I'm going to be giving away some merchandise. I'm going to be giving away some swag. If you guys have seen me wearing the t-shirts, the cool t-shirts that have the smiley badge with the money sign, that say landlord on them. They say money loves speed, all these different things that I wear. You've probably seen the hats. We are going to start giving away every single Monday, starting today. We are going to be giving away merchandise, and it could be one person. It could be 5 people. It could be 2. Some days I might get a little crazy and just give away a ton. But what we are doing right now is we are finalizing setting up our store. And what's going to happen is at the end of every single live, every single one of these shows, those that qualify and those that I select, I'm going to give you a code. You're going to message Ashley, and she's going to give you a code to go onto our store, pick out a piece of merchandise, whether it's a hat, a shirt, a hoodie, whatever it is. And you're going to be able to go and select it with your size, put in the code, shipping's covered, it's all covered. It's going to go directly to your residence. Okay. And if you are out of the country and you are the one that wins, we will literally manually figure out a way to get it to you, because I'm not sure that this is going to work through the store if you are out of the country. I will find a way. Okay. So here's how this is going to work. All I need you guys to do, and guys, make no mistake, this is a way that I'm trying to incentivize you guys to share this, because I want to get more people on this show. I want to get more people on this channel. I want to get more people associating my name with digital real estate, with Rank and Rent. I've got no bones talking about it. I'm not shy about it. I'm not hiding it. All you need to do is right now on your computer, or if you're on your phone, I need you to take a screenshot or a screen grab of me on the YouTube channel. And I need you to screenshot it. And I want you to go and I want you to post it on Instagram. Okay. I want you to post it on your story on Instagram. Okay. Post the screenshot of me. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to tag me, my account, and the business account, Digital Drug Dealing. So you're going to tag me. It is at I am Nick Wood and at Digital Drug Dealing. That's it. You post it. If you want to do some like, hey, this dude won't shut up, he's screaming, you guys want to, whatever, come for the entertainment, come for them spitting at the camera, whatever. Or if you want to share a little nugget that I dropped, or hey, I get on this, I don't care what you do to qualify to enter this every single week. All I need you to do is take a picture, literally grab your phone like this, take a picture of you watching it, boom. Or if you want to do it like this, boom, tag at I am Nick Wood and at Digital Drug Dealing. And then what I'm going to do is at the end, I'm going to hop on my Instagram. If you've done that, I'm going to look at the people that have tagged me. I'm going to give away a piece of merchandise to 1, 2, 3, 10, I don't know, people. And you guys are going to be able to start repping the merch, the smiley badge, the irreverence that the irreverent swagger that we come to the table with. Okay. So guys, again, take a screenshot, take a screen grab, use your camera, take a picture of this screen, or you can backpedal, you can wait a second and post it on Instagram, tag at I am Nick Wood, tag at digital drug dealing, and you will qualify. Okay. And with that said, guys, let's jump into, oh, and also guys, if you haven't done this already, I get people all the time. I just had a buddy of mine. He's like, hey, how do I find more information out about how to do this business model? Like if it's right for me, if it's something that I could see myself doing, if blah, 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 blah. I've got time before I start medical school. I've got time in between work. I've got time here. My wife's sitting at home. My husband's sitting at home studying or whatever. Or I've got this little 3-month break before I start XYZ school. Guys, go to rentsimplesites.com. Go grab the free training. That will let you get your feet wet with it. No commitment. It's completely free. And you can see if this is a business model that you could actually see yourselves doing. Okay, guys, let's jump into the show. Let's jump in to talk about what the $100 million mentor told you, boy, what I've learned from this gentleman. Let's rock and roll. Give me a second. One more sip of the old Tango, man. Oh my goodness. Ooh. The one thing I got to say about the Tango, because it's not carbonated, I can drink it and then talk right after. A lot of times with the Monster, it's like I'm sitting there swallowing air that keeps coming up. Okay. Guys, what I have learned from my $100 million mentor. Let's talk about it. Here's what I want you guys to do. And I know I see a bunch of comments coming. I got a bunch of, I think some questions. And I will answer them, but please get ready to repaste them because for some reason I can't access them at times after they go up. I don't know what's going on. I need to look into it. But guys, let's talk about this. Here's what I want you guys to do. If you're on this right now, here's what I want you to do. First thing is I want you to take out your phone. Every single person on this right now, I want you to take out your phone. Okay. I actually want you to do this. Every person take out your phone. And what I want you to do is I want you to do two things. I want you to go to your call history. And I want you to scroll all the way back to Monday if you can, because some of you guys made a ton of calls and you can't. I want you to look at your call history. And then I want you to go over to your messages, whether you're a WhatsApper, whether you're an iMessenger, whether you're a messenger, because you're whatever. I want you to go to those two things, whatever texting platform you use and whatever thing you use to call. And I want you to look at it really quick. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. And I want to know I want you to look and see the 3 to 5 people that you talk to the very most. Okay. Literally go to your screen. And I want you to look at the 3 to 5 people that you talk to over the last week the most. Who's the names that keep showing up again? Now, if I'm talking about obviously outside of your immediate spouse and those kind of things, because I'm talking about outside of those people. Outside of that though, who you've been talking to? Who are the people that you've been messaging? Who are the people that you've been talking to on the phone? I'm going to give you 20 seconds. I'm going to keep going. I want you to look at it. And I literally want you to write down the 3 to 5 people that you have been talking to the most over the past week. Okay. Next question. This is where we're going to get into this. Of those 3 to 5 people, of the 3 to 5 people that you've spent the most amount of time talking to, okay, how many of those people are millionaires? How many of the people that you've spent the most amount of time talking to on text, on call, on WhatsApp, how many are millionaires? Anyone? I want to know. Does anyone have a millionaire in their 3 to 5 people that they've been talking to over the last 7 days? Okay. Even if it's just one time. How many people, I want you to comment, have actually talked to somebody that is a millionaire outside of your immediate family? If it's your dad, it doesn't count. Okay. If it's your dad, it doesn't count. Has anyone in the last week been talking to a millionaire? Messaging, calling, Zooming, email. I don't care. You can go to email if you want. Anybody. I will wait. Has anyone been talking to? Does anybody have a millionaire in their immediate Rolodex that they continuously talk to, message, share ideas with, that is literally, if I looked at your phone right now, do not BS me. I could look at it and go, okay, yeah, you actually do talk to that person a lot. Does anybody, anyone at all? Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet around here. No one, not one of you. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Did we get anybody? Not a single freaking person. Interesting. Okay. Guys, the reason why I'm bringing this up, and this is something that I've shared many times, and it is that cliche that the people that are the people that you're around, the people that you surround yourself is who you're going to become. Okay. And that is why Saturday I spent 2 to 3 hours at lunch with and looking at real estate with somebody that is worth millions and millions and millions of dollars. And Friday night, the same thing, somebody completely different. In fact, multiple people at a dinner. Guys, the people that you are around, the people that you talk to, the people that you associate with, the people that you Zoom with, the people that you're sharing ideas with, that you're WhatsApping with, that you're sharing, talking this, those are the people that you become. Okay. Period. And I know it's cliche and I know it's like, oh, whatever. And I'm not here to talk about, we actually aren't going to be talking about your net worth is your network. I just want to make a point here. If you do not have a millionaire in your network, somebody that you can regularly call on, somebody that you can regularly talk to, that you regularly share ideas with and Zoom with, okay, I'm going to give you a really simple formula. First of all, you need to understand the importance, because when you start doing this, when you start getting around these people, you start looking at things in an entirely different way. Not even when you guys, a lot of the people that I know that are big money people that I hang out with, that I talk to a lot, you know what's ironic? We don't even talk about business. We don't even talk about money. Once in a while, we do. But it is very rare. It ain't a business, it's a friendship, man. And what's funny is those are the people that ironically still make me the most money, and we don't even talk about business. Why? Because I observe, I see. Guys, when you're around people that make $2, $3, $4, $5 million per month, they don't look at the most cheapest flight to go from here to Nashville. They don't look at the cheapest flight to go from here to LA. They look at the most convenient that allows them to get their work done, that allows them to make the money they need to make, to do the things they need to do that move the needle in their business, to keep the freaking train going. When you are around those people and you go on vacation with those people, or you go to dinner with those people, it's not about what's the cheapest place. It's about where is going to give us the experience. What do I want tonight? What do I feel like? And it only takes being around those people for a certain amount of time to start to want more, to start to realize there's more out there, to start to realize you're playing a really small game. Okay. Get around them, find ways to be around them, add value to them. And I'm going to give you a really quick formula for how to put millionaires in your circle. And guys, it's been my goal over the past month and a half. I've made a commitment that every single month in the year of 2023, I am going to add and keep a new millionaire in my circle, period. And I'm not talking about, oh, we talked one time on the phone or we messaged on Instagram. I'm talking about talked with, text message with, emailed with. The guy I'm going to be talking about today, we've exchanged emails. I've got his personal cell phone number. We've already talked about going golfing. I'm talking about building relationships with these people. I'm talking about 9 months from now, looking at what your text messages are like in 9 months, and what you're talking about, who you're, guys, people at that level, they don't have time for small talk. They don't have time for stupid conversations and gossip about Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Ironically, because I say that because I posted a picture of Kim Kardashian today in my digital landlords group. I'm going to give you a quick formula. Okay. In fact, actually, no, I'm not going to give you a quick formula. I'm going to keep trudging along. No, actually, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you guys a quick formula. Here's how you can add millionaires to your inner circle. And I'm getting a little sidetracked, but you guys need to understand this. Okay. Really quick. I'm going to give you the steps. I don't care who it is. Step number 1, identify the person. Who is it that you actually want to? It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised. Oh, I'm just going to put millionaire. Who? Identify the specific people. You know what I have? I have a note in my phone. It's my dream list. It's my networking list. It's the people that I want to be around. It's the people that I want to be my friends, the people that I can see myself in 5 years hanging out with, going to dinner with, going on vacation with. And some of them you would laugh, guys, but you'd be surprised at, I've been doing this for a long time, and the people that have now made it, that were on that list, that are now in that circle. Okay. Get a list. Start looking at a list. If you're on Instagram and you're like, dude, that guy right there, I like his content. I like his content. He seems to, whatever. And you know they're legit. Put them on your list. Number one, identify that person. Okay. Number two, you got to figure out an angle. What is the angle? If you just DM someone random, say, yo, I want you to be my mentor, dude. I want to pick your brain. I want to bend your ear. It ain't going to work, man. It's not going to work. And I'm telling you that from somebody who's on the other side of it at times, with people messaging me saying, hey, can we meet up? Hey, can we talk? Hey, dude, I don't want, it's not that I don't have time, but when I'm not working, when I'm not building, I have to give myself time to think. I have to give myself time to recover. And the last thing I want to do is jump on a phone call and drain my energy answering someone's questions. You got to have an angle. Have a reason for reaching out to me and DMing me. And it better be a lot better than, hey, do you want to grab lunch? Or what do you think about hopping on a Zoom? Guys, if one more person sends me a direct message that gets filtered, but I love reading them. You guys know what I'm talking about. You get the random person that adds you on Facebook. You start looking at them. Then you go in. Oh, sure enough, as soon as you push add friend, you have a DM that you know is automated. How would you like to have 10 to 15 more clients booked on your calendar, completely automated? Let's book a time. It's like, bro, dude, like I immediately text them back and say F off or blocked, and I go and block them, period. Just to let them know. I said to somebody the other day, I said, does this shit actually work? Does this shit actually work? And then I blocked them. Like, let them simmer on that. Okay. Have an angle. Number three, this is key. Find a freaking third party, a mutual third party. If you guys think you're going to network into the person worth $10 million by DMing, good luck. Good luck. Go and find somebody that you both know or that you both follow and that they might know. Go and reach out to them. Say, hey, Brad, do you know Chris? I see that he follows you. Do you know Chris? Oh, yeah. I used to work with Chris back in the day when I used to work at the bank before I blew up, before my business got crazy. Identify and find a mutual third party. And then here's the key, guys, is you just go to the third party with the angle and explain to them, hey, it would be huge if you could link me up with this person. Here's why I want you to link me up with them. Would you mind? And dude, I'd actually be willing to hook you up. I'm willing to pay you. If you want to tell them, I'm willing to pay them for their time. And I'm not talking about lunch, dude. I'll pay them. You just tell me what their fee is. Just let me know. Cool. That's it. Ask for the intro, not DM, not cold, not email, not call. Third party intro. It's the only, guys, I literally have had people, I just had somebody today reach out to me. They tried to do this the wrong way. They sent me a message right here and they said to me, hey, bro. And I said, hey, I don't have this number. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I need you to fill this one. And I said, dude, I sent a message. Who is this? They said, oh yeah, one of my friends gave me your number. Dude, I'm out, right? The friend needs to introduce us. I'm completely out. Guys, this is how, with what I'm going to get into right now, the guy this $100 million man, I did this exact formula. I identified him. I'm like, dude, I want to get to, I got to get in with this guy. This guy knows more than me. And I had a specific reason. I knew this guy was really good at making money, but he was also really good at keeping money. This guy was really good at investing and taking money and turning it into more money. So my angle was, hey, guy, I finally have money and I don't want to screw it up. And I see that a recession's looming and I want to get your advice. And I'm willing. And I literally said to the third party, tell him I'm willing to pay him $1,000 an hour or whatever his rate is. You name the price. Okay. And he did exactly. The third party was cool. I said, dude, I'll hook you up too. Third party didn't ask me for money. The guy himself didn't ask me for money, but I was willing to pull out the checkbook if necessary. Okay. Got the intro, got his number, sat down and learned some freaking nuggets that I'm going to share with you guys today. So guys, that's the exact formula. I just want to let you guys know if you're wondering how, and I do know as I transition into this right now, got to get some water here. I do know this guy is worth at least $100 million because a couple of years ago, a friend of mine used to work for him. And at the time that he was working for him, it was pretty public information. This specific individual was making $2 million per month, $2 million per month. And when I talked to him, I knew that he was going to be a little shy about it. He's not really that way. And I confirmed that since that time, he has 5x'd his income, not even his net worth, just his incomes. This guy is a high roller. And I want to share what I learned today on the call today from this gentleman. And I want to tell you how it's applicable to this business model. So here it is. Okay. Two things. And I learned a lot, guys. Immediately, as soon as I got done with the meeting, I went, sat in my car, opened up a note on my phone, and I started jotting down all the things that we talked about. Every single thing I could remember. I didn't want to forget anything. All the things that he said, all the questions I asked, all the things he didn't say, but that I observed or that I learned, how his office operated, how he arrived at the meeting, how he said it, like all of it. I just wanted to capture all of it. So what I do, I study this stuff. And then what I did is I took and I got his email and this is the key. I shot him an email recapping our meeting and said, hey, thank you so much for your time. I don't know if you care, but I wanted you to know these are the takeaways from our meeting that I'm going to implement. And I just appreciate it. And guys, you have no idea how that last piece is key. You go and meet with somebody that's worth $100 million. A lot of times these guys like their ego stroke. This guy was not the case, but this goes a long way that, hey, this kid actually listened to me. Hey, this kid was dead serious. Hey, this kid's actually taking the advice that I gave him and putting it into practice. Okay. And that's a key to continue the relationship. But I'm going to give you two things that I learned from this gentleman. I have a whole note on all these different things. I've emailed him. We've been chatting. Got his personal cell phone number. And this is somebody that I want to be talking to and will be talking to regularly. Okay. Number one thing. Okay. Here it is. Getting ultra wealthy. And let's define ultra wealthy as being worth $100 million or more. And I know that's an arbitrary number. And some of you could argue that $10 million is ultra wealthy. You would argue that $1 billion is ultra wealthy. But let's talk about ultra wealthy, how to become a 100 millionaire or more. And the thing that I learned from him is this, guys, is that 99%, the way to get there, the way to get to becoming ultra wealthy is not sexy. It's not sexy. It's actually really boring. 99% of the time, building your way to becoming ultra wealthy, building your way to becoming worth 9 figures, which is sexy to talk about, which allows you to do sexy things, in and of itself is boring and mundane. The day-to-day to becoming worth $100 million. And I don't think you have to aspire to become that. But maybe you want to aspire to become a millionaire or 10 millionaire or a five millionaire or a $50 million person. Great. 99% of your day, 99% of your time is going to be spent doing the unsexy. Period. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. Do that over and over and over and over and over and do it over time. And the difference between me and that guy is, yes, he's doing things, more concisely. Yes, he's probably a lot more intelligent than me in a lot of areas, but that gap between what he knows or what he's doing and what I'm doing is shrinking, and it's shrinking rapidly. But the difference is he's been doing it day in and day out for 40 years, guys. This is not a young man. This is somebody that is over the age of 60. This is somebody that has been doing this game, playing this game for years. And we get into this business model and we get pissed because we're not making $500,000 in the first quarter of doing this. 6 years for me, guys. And I was complaining about 6 years it took me to figure this out and to get to where I'm at today, making multiple millions of dollars doing this. It took me 4.5 years to make my first $1 million doing this. Some of you guys are pissed off because you're not a millionaire yet, or you haven't made 10 grand your first month. Are there people that have done it? Sure. Are there people that have become millionaires faster? Sure. But I'll take guaranteed millionaire status or guaranteed millionaire over, yeah, maybe millionaire. Okay. So number one thing that I learned from him, and that it was amazing to watch and it gave me so much confidence, is that getting ultra wealthy, which is what I intend to do, which is what I will do. It's a formula, and 99% of the things that it's going to take you doing are going to be boring, and they're going to be mundane, and they're not going to be Instagrammable, and they're not going to be something where you're jumping off a building or driving around race cars or whatever. It is going to be sitting down and getting shit done. And it is going to be meetings with people to make sure that you have human capital working for you. And it is going to be sitting there building systems so that your business works when you're not there. And it is going to be refining and tweaking and firing and hiring and doing all the stuff that sounds unsexy so that one day you can live a life that is sexy. Okay. And along the way, you can live a life that is sexy, but doing the work will probably not be sexy most of the time. And so by listening to him and hearing him and watching him and observing him, I was like, okay, I'm on the right path. He's just doing it longer. He's been doing it longer than I have. That's it. Okay. Number two, and this is the one I really want to focus on. Number two, play offense all year long. All year long. Play offense, not defense. Play offense, play offense, play offense. What do I mean by that? Stop waiting for stuff to come to you. Stop worrying about the worst case what ifs. Stop being so concerned about, losing your ass if one little thing changes. Go play offense. And here's how this came about is one of the questions I went into this meeting with, and by the way, I was prepared for this meeting. I read his book. I had a list of questions. I knew exactly what I wanted to ask him. I didn't go in there, waste his time. One of the questions I asked him, I said, what are you investing in? What are you doing with your cash? Are you holding cash, waiting for deals to be pennies on the dollar? Are you putting your money in the stock market? Are you putting your money in real estate? What kind of real estate? Is it commercial? Is it residential? Is it Airbnb? What are you doing, man? I want to know exactly what you're doing. And I was expecting him to tell me, yeah, I'm holding cash and I'm waiting. And as soon as things get really cheap, I'm going to go buy. And you know what he told me was really, really interesting. And he said, and it didn't even seem like a big deal. And he was kind of confused that I even asked the question, because to him, he's been doing this so long. And he said, I'm always doing deals. I'm always doing deals. He said, in fact, I bought a real estate deal last week. He said, the deal I bought, it was a fair price. It wasn't the best price. It wasn't the best deal. I didn't go skipping off to celebrate because it was the best deal on the planet, but it was a fair price and it was a good deal. And I did the deal and I bought the piece of real estate. I am always doing deals in good economies, in bad economies, in okay economies. I do deals in the winter. I do deals in the summer. I do deals in the spring, and I do deals in the fall. I am always doing deals. Guys, I loved hearing this because I have been preaching this. It's related to this business model for a long time. Always do deals. Always be playing offense. I don't care if it's December. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? In December, the leads are going to be a little bit more slow, and they're going to cost you a little more money. Period. You might have to do a little bit more work to get a deal. Always do deals. Yeah, it might be a little tougher when there's a recession. It might be a little harder to find a business owner that's willing to spend money. But for those of you that are sitting there going, I'm going to wait until there's not a recession anymore. I'm going to wait until things level out at work. There will never be a perfect time to do anything, but especially to do deals. Never, ever, ever. But if you are always doing, if you are always making deals, net, long term, and you plan on being in business for longer than 6 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years, if you're somebody who's like, hey, I'm in this shit until it works, period. I'm doing this until it works. This is it. And I don't care what it takes. I will make this work like me. Oh, I'm just going to do deals. And I understand that, you know what, if there's a recession, there's a recession. And guess what? It may take me 3 times as much work to get as much return as it took me last year. But if I'm always doing that same work, then when it's good and it's easy to get deals, I'm going to make 3 times more money. Always do deals. Always play offense. Here's a rhetorical question for every single person on this call. Are you always taking imperfect action? Or are you sitting there right now waiting for the perfect moment? Let me repeat that. Are you somebody that's always taking imperfect action, or are you somebody that's sitting there right now waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect moment to pitch the business owner because you've been sending him leads and, oh my gosh, it's the weekend and I don't know, he might not be whatever. Or I might need to send him another 6 leads. Time's never going to be perfect, dude. Yeah, he said he's traveling on vacation. I'm going to wait till he gets back. You might lose the deal. Send it. And you might lose it because he might be thinking too much about the trip. You know what? You might lose some of them, but you're going to win a lot more. Are you somebody who's always taking imperfect action? Or are you somebody that's waiting for the perfect moment? Guys, my life has been a series of imperfect actions all strung together. If you look back at it, it is so messy. It is a hot mess that's been duct taped and strung together, and over here and over there and downs and ups and medium ups. But you know what? Net, because I've consistently taken imperfect action over and over and over, even though I've gotten some bumps and some bruises and some scars and I've lost money here and I've gone in debt here, I'm winning the freaking game. I've lost just like everybody else. I lost $50,000 as a 24-year-old kid in the stock market because I didn't know what I was doing and I got my ass handed to me, okay? Betting on one stock without doing my research. I lost, I don't know how many $1,000s buying a townhome I should have never bought because I thought you just needed to buy a real estate, didn't know how to find a good deal, didn't worry that much about cash flow, didn't really think about appreciation and depreciation and all the other things and finding a good tenant. And I had to evict 2 people and we lost money on the deal. Guys, I went $60,000 in debt learning this shit that I'm literally here sharing with you guys. Okay. But I always take imperfect action. And that's why I've won big. And yes, I've lost, but I've won. The wins that I've had have been so much bigger than the losses that it is so worth it. And I got bigger losses coming, and I sure as hell have bigger wins coming. I promise you that. So keep watching. Okay. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of imperfect action. Some times when it wasn't perfect for me, when I was sitting there going, maybe I should wait. And I didn't. And it paid off big. Okay. Number 1, starting into this business, y'all. You know when I started into Rank and Write, you know when I got into it, about the worst time I possibly could have. Guys, if you guys have heard my story, which I know many of you many times, 6 years ago, I was a door-to-door salesman. I was making my money walking around literally in random neighborhoods, pitching home security systems to randos. Getting called the F word, getting spit on, getting the police called on me, all of the above. No soliciting this, no soliciting. I got a gun pulled on me in Joplin, Missouri, guys. And as I was backing up, I twisted my ankle. Dude flashed a gun at me, some hillbilly dude, all of it. And I made my money April, May, June, July, and August. That's when I made my money. I had this window of time to make money for my family. And after that, it was closed. I was working a seasonal job. And guys, I just had this burning in my bosom, this burning in my belly that I needed to start. And I had a pregnant wife that was living back in Utah. I was in Alabama. I was knocking doors, and every part of me was like, dude, you need to just wait, and you need to focus on your sales job, and you need to wait and do this when you get back home. You need to take care. But for whatever reason, I just knew I needed to send it, guys. And I didn't have the money to get into the program. I had to get on some freaking payment plan with the dude and ended up paying a couple extra $1,000. But I did it and I got started, guys. The schedule was terrible. I was knocking doors 2 to 9, 2 to 8:30. I would go pick up everyone from my car that was out in their neighborhoods. I would pick up Chipotle. I would go to the gym. I would go to the gym, then pick up Chipotle, come shower, eat, lay on my stomach on my 13-inch 2013 MacBook Air, and I was building my first websites, okay, for 2-3 hours a night. That's how I started. The timing was terrible. The timing was not perfect at all. And you could have argued that, hey, you should just focus on your sales and you could do that later, but it was not perfect. And it came to me and I felt like I needed to do it and I freaking made it work. And I've made millions and millions of dollars because of that decision, period. Okay. Launching my program. Guys, many of you don't know this, but I launched my program, which is called Digital Landlords, which is the blueprint. And by the way, just so you guys know, that is a way to buy time. That is all it is. I'm not going to sit here and pitch it. You guys can go and find out about it. It's how to get this going, A to Z, soup to nuts, scripts, ad copy, set this up, how to avoid all the mistakes that I made. That's what it is. Okay. I launched it back in 2021, the end of 2021, in the worst, guys, go look online. Go look at the worst time to do business. Go look at the worst month to do these kind of businesses. Okay. December is not a good month. And guys, they always tell you, don't launch these things. All the advice that I got from my friends that have these kind of businesses that were like, that I was trying to like get tips from. Yeah, don't do it on holidays. That's the only thing. Don't do it on holidays, right? And if you can, don't do it in December. Don't do it like around Thanksgiving or Christmas. And make sure you don't do it on Mondays because they're too busy. Guys, I launched my thing in December. Well, it was actually the end it was the Monday after Thanksgiving. And it was literally the last part of November going into December is when I launched my thing. You could have argued and said, Nick, you're an idiot. Why don't you wait till the spring? Why don't you wait till the spring so that your students can get more leads, so they can have more success, so that you can use that to sell more people? And you know what? I sat there and I contemplated that. And I said, if I don't go for it right now, I will never go for it. I have to go for it. And so what did I do? I went in and I announced, I said, hey, I'm going to be launching something. Go check this out. Got a bunch of people on a Zoom call and I went and pre-sold it and I forced myself to do it. Okay. I didn't know all the answers, guys. An hour before I did the pitch, I tried to run, I had a landing page. We did a pre-sale. I did a deal. I gave some of you guys were on that deal. I gave a discount on the program and I went to run the credit card and it didn't go through. It didn't go through an hour before. I missed my family went to Disneyland. I missed the trip. I said, hey, I have to launch this today. My wife said, why didn't you launch it next week? I said, I got to launch it today. If I don't launch it today, I'm never going to launch it. I launched it according to everyone else at the very worst time ever. According to this industry, you should just take December's off. According to courses and everything else, that's just a bad idea. And guess what? I sent it. I took imperfect action. I didn't have all the answers. I didn't have all the pieces. I didn't have someone coaching me. I didn't have a partner. I just took action. Okay. One more example, launching this show. For a while, I talked about it. Hey, we should have this show. We should talk about digital real estate. We should answer questions. We can come and talk about niches. We can talk about all these different things. Yeah, it's a great idea, Nick. And I sat there and for a couple Mondays, a couple weeks in a row, I'm like, hey, I need to spend some time. I need to strategize and maybe I need to get a couple episodes in the can and all this different stuff. And then finally, one day I said, if I don't do it today, I'm never going to do it. And I launched the show and I launched that show 25 weeks ago. Here we are, 24 weeks ago. We're almost half a year into this. And we're cranking and we're banking. And you know what? There's been a couple weeks when it's like, damn, I got no internet, or damn, I'm in the jungle, or holy crap, did I really sign up for this? Or maybe I should have thought this through. But you know what? I'm consistently showing up for this show. I'm consistently showing up for the show. And I can guarantee if I hadn't done it then, I'd still be sitting there with an idea. Okay. I'd still be sitting there with this idea for this digital real estate show, the D.R.E show, but I did it. Okay. Guys, there's a reason why on a lot of my merchandise, a lot of my swag, I have this. In fact, I need, while I'm finishing up here, I need to really quickly hang tight. I need to download Instagram. Hold on. I don't have it on my phone, because if I do, I don't get anything done. But let me just get this downloading. I'm going to share something with you guys. There is a reason why I have the phrase money loves speed written all over everywhere, on my shirts, on my hats, on my hoodies. It's because money loves speed. Imperfect action is the game. And I promise you, yes, you are going to lose some because you're, oh, I just moved too fast. Guys, I understand that. There's people, there's business owners, I've moved through my funnel too fast. I should have given them 1 or 2 more leads. I should have given them 1 or 2 more days. They just weren't ready. I pushed a little too hard. But I still will sit here and tell you that net, I'm winning because I push, because I'm taking imperfect action, because I'm doing it now, not waiting for the perfect time. Okay. Money loves speed. Guys, if you didn't hear at the beginning, I'm downloading Instagram right now. We are doing every single Monday from here until forever. I'm going to be choosing 1 or maybe multiple winners for some swag, for a piece of merchandise, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a hat, whether it's a hoodie, whether it's something else that we come up with that has our branding, has our logos, has a cool phrase on it, something you've seen me wear. All you need to do to qualify, I'm going to just give everyone one last chance here. This is almost done. Is take a photo of this show, of the YouTube screen, or screenshot it or screen grab it, post it on Instagram, tag at I am Nick Wood, tag at digital drug dealing, and I will go and choose somebody that has tagged me right now here in the next few seconds. And I'm going to do that every single week. Why? I want more people to know about the show. Why? I want more people on this channel. Why? I want more people to get involved in this business model, because whether we like it or not, guys, this business model is going to blow up. And there's something that you guys have to understand is I heard this from somebody that I would consider a mentor, somebody I've invested money with, somebody that's very, very, very intelligent, that taught me back in the door-to-door space. And we used to complain, us door-to-door people, we used to say, dude, why do you keep sending us every year? I've been to Arkansas last year. You're sending us back to Bentonville, Arkansas again. And Bentonville, Arkansas, we went to Bentonville, Arkansas 3 years in a row. And I remember going back to the same areas, the same neighborhoods, and sitting there going, dude, this guy told me no last year. Or I remember so-and-so went through this area last year, and that guy said no, he was a complete dick. And you want me to go knock on the door? And I learned an important principle. The laws of marketing state that the more familiar a person is with a product or service, the more apt they are to buy. Period. The laws of marketing state that the more familiar a person is with a product or service, the more apt they are to buy. So guys, contrary to what you think, and all of you that are over there going, don't tell anyone about this business model, I want to hide it. Guys, the more comfortable people are, the more business owners are comfortable with this model, the more business owners that have friends that do this, the more likely you are to sell the business owner when you call them, because they already know that this is a model. They already have a friend that's in another niche that's doing this model. Okay. The laws of marketing state that the more familiar a person is with the product or service, the more apt they are to buy. Stop playing scared. Stop having scarcity mentality. Start having abundance mentality. Guys, my power just went off. I hope I'm still cranking. I should still be, because I have a backup. Let me go ahead and check really quick. Guys, we're going to give away some merch. We are going to give away today a white shirt, one of the white tees. You guys have seen me in it before, with the black smiley badge. We're going to give away I'm going to write this down and I'm going to make sure that Ashley knows. White t-shirt, the white t-shirt with the black badge. Okay. These things are dope. They're good quality, high quality, and you guys can rep it wherever, however you want. You want to cut the sleeves off of it? Go for it. I don't really care. Let me see who's tagged me. Let me see who has tagged me really quick. Guys, all I got to have you do, you need to tag at I am Nick Wood, and I got to look in my filtered requests really quick. And I will see if we've got some people that have qualified here. All right, see if this thing will load. Hang tight. And I'm going to come up with a better, quicker way to do this. But guys, go take a screenshot of this. Hold on one second. I got to log in. I'll make sure this is downloaded first next time. Take a screenshot of this. Share it if you want to share a nugget. Whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. It's going to push the show further. Let me see if I've got anyone that's tagged. That is our winner today. Let me see. I'm going to have to look under requests. Okay. Here is the deal. Gosh, damn it. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to, here's what we're going to have to do, guys. Here's the deal. For anyone watching this right now, I'm going to let this go through the end of the day. If you're watching this, the reason why is because I got to look in my filtered messages. I don't want you guys to have to sit on here for the next, I don't know how long. If you're watching this and it's live and you still want to participate, great. If you're watching this and it's not live, you can still do it. I'm going to let this go through the end of the day. Go in, take a screenshot of this screen, tag at I am Nick Wood, tag at Digital Drug Dealing. I'm going to choose somebody today. I'll know how to contact you because I'll have you here on Instagram, and we will be giving you a t-shirt, one of the white t-shirts. I don't have it with me. I left it at home, but we will have it arranged. White t-shirt, black smiley. You guys have probably seen me, and we will probably put a landlord on the back of it. Ship it out to you. It's yours, free shipping, free everything. Guys, I appreciate you being on the show every single Monday, 7 a.m. MST. We are going to be live talking about all things digital real estate, talking about niches, talking about the recession, how it affects it, talking about ads, talking about scaling our businesses, how to hire, how to fire. Light just came back. Let's go. Talking about how to run this business from Africa, how to run this business from Istanbul, from Turkey. We're going to talk all things digital real estate. I am going to be here next week and the week after 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 and the week after. Guys, I am building my empire in this space. That is the digital real estate space. Appreciate you guys being on. Again, if you want to participate in the merch giveaway, and I might get crazy and give a couple pieces away, go and do a screenshot. Tag me, and I will check out your questions right now and see what I can answer in the comments as well as with YouTube videos. Thank you guys. Appreciate